Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री
Hare
अद्वैत
Ram Hare Ram
गदाधर
Ram Ram
श्रीवासादि
Hare
गौर
Hare
भक्त
Krishna Hare
वृंद।
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Ram
हरे
Hare Ram Ram
हरे
Ram
राम
Hare
हे राम
Krishna Hare
राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram Ram Ram
हरे
Hare
राम
Krishna Hare
हे
Krishna
राम राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna
हरे
Hare
हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram
कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे
Hare
हरे हरे
Ram Hare
कृष्ण
Ram
हरे
Ram
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे हरे
Krishna
राम हे राम राम राम
Hare Ram
हरे
Hare
हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
Hare
राम
Ram
हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हे
Hare
राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे हरे हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे हरे हरे
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
राम हे राम
Hare
राम
Ram
राम
Hare Ram 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 Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna Krishna
हरे
Krishna Krishna
राम हे
Hare
राम
Ram
राम
Hare
राम
Ram Ram Ram
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Krishna Hare
राम हे राम 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 हरे हरे
Ram
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram Ram
कृष्ण
Ram Hare
कृष्ण
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
राम
Krishna
हे
Hare
राम राम राम
Hare
हरे
Ram
हरे
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
राम
Hare
हे राम राम
Hare
राम
Ram Hare Ram
हरे
Ram
हरे
Ram
कृष्ण
Hare Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna 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 Hare
राम हे राम
Hare
राम
Ram Hare
राम
Ram Ram
हरे
Ram
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
हरे
Krishna Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna Krishna
कृष्ण
Hare
राम
Ram
हे
Hare Ram
राम
Ram
राम
Hare
राम
Hare
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Hare
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
राम
Ram
हे
Hare
राम
Hare
राम
Krishna
राम
Hare
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
राम
Hare
हे
Krishna
राम
Hare
राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण कृष्ण
Hare Ram
कृष्ण
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
राम
Krishna
हे
Hare
राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
राम
Krishna Hare
हे
Krishna
राम राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण 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 हरे
Hare Ram Hare
राम
Ram
हे
Ram Ram
राम
Hare
राम
Hare
राम
Hare
हरे
Krishna Hare
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Hare Hare
कृष्ण
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
राम
Ram
हे
Hare
राम राम
Hare
राम
Krishna Hare
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
राम
Krishna
हे
Hare
राम
Hare
राम
Hare
राम
Krishna Hare
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Hare Hare
कृष्ण
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
राम
Hare
हे राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna
राम
Hare
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Krishna Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
राम
Hare
हे राम
Krishna Hare
राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
हरे हरे
Hare
कृष्ण कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
राम हे
Krishna Hare
राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram Hare
कृष्ण
Ram
हरे
Ram
हरे
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare Ram Hare Ram
राम
Ram
हे
Ram
राम
Hare
राम
Hare
राम
Krishna Hare
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
राम
Ram
हे
Hare
राम
Hare
राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar
राम हे
Shri
राम राम
Gaur
राम
Bhakta
हरे
Vrinda
हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha krita sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. अनंतकोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। गुरु महाराज की जय। All glories to the assembled devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. This is Nandapriya Narmada Devi Dasi from Charlotte, welcoming all of you to the Bhakti Sangha conference call. I thank all of you for attending this session. Please forgive me for interrupting your ecstatic chanting. I would like to read the 10 offenses to the holy names which are to be avoided, written by Srila Vyasadeva in the Padma Purana. Number 1, to blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord. Number 2, to consider the names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of the Lord Vishnu. Number 3, to disobey the orders of the spiritual master. Number 4, to blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. Number 5, to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. Number 6, to give some interpretations to the holy name of the Lord. Number 7, to commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. Number 8, to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruitive activities, Karma Khanda. Number 9, to instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. Number 10, to not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success. Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank everyone for joining the Bhakti Sangha conference call today. Let us move to our next session, which is Srimad Bhagavatam class. Prior to that, may I know who all have joined the call this morning?
हरे कृष्ण नंद प्रिय नर्मदा माता जी दंडवत प्रणाम। श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। गुरु महाराज की जय। प्रीति दासी फ्रॉम शार्लोट। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna, Preeti Mataji, Dhanavad Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining the call. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी दंडवत प्रणाम। श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। गुरु महाराज की जय। This is Arvind Dakshadas from Chicago. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Arvind Daksha Prabhuji, Dhanavad Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for joining the call and giving the valuable association. Hare Krishna. Welcome to the call, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Nandapriya Narmada Mata ji, please accept my humble obeisances. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. This is Aditi Devi Dasi in Canada.
Hare Krishna, Aditi Mataji, Dandavat Pranams. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining the call. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Are there any other devotees who would like to introduce themselves?
Hare Krishna Nanda Priya Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. My humble obeisances to all the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Srila Guru Maharaj. This is Sushmita from Canada.
Hare Krishna, Sushmita Mataji, Dandavat Pranams. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining the call. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Nandapriya Narmada Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, Dandavat Pranams. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining the call. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Manmohan from Saranpur, India. Danvat Pranam to you and all the Vaishnavas on the call. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Manmohan Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranams. Please accept humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for joining the call. Is this the first time, Prabhuji, you're joining?
No, Mataji, I have joined earlier as well, but it's after a long time.
Hare Krishna. Welcome to the call, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Priya Narmada Mataji, all glories Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharajis. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devidasi from Raleigh.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji, Dandavat Pranams. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining the call. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Ananpriya Mataji. All glories to Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj, all glories to assembled devotee. This is Mohini Lakshmi from Tikrit.
Hare Krishna, Mohini Lakshmi Mataji, Dandavat Pranams. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining the call. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Are there any other devotees who would like to introduce themselves?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna, Sabhi Bhakta Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Neelam Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining the call. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, is this the first time?
Sorry, Mataji.
Is this the first time you're joining this call, Mataji?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Mataji, sorry.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Yeah,
Hari
let's
Bol.
all unmute ourselves and welcome Mataji by saying Hari Bol 3 times. Hari Bol.
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Welcome to the call,
Hari
Mataji.
Bol. Welcome, Mataji. Please keep joining.
Sukhakara Prabhu ji, give me a link, so I will join.
Oh, very nice, Mataji. Thank you for joining. Yeah, we do have this session every day, Mataji. 7 days a week.
Okay. Every day या every week होता है?
Every day, Mataji. Every day.
Every day.
Yes, Mataji.
This time.
Same time, Mataji.
Okay.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for joining. Let's start. Hare Krishna. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today we are very fortunate to have His Grace Sukhakara Krishna Prabhuji on the call to enlighten us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 10th chapter, 10th sloka. Yeah, before handing over the call to Prabhuji, I would like to ask Aditi Mataji to go ahead and give a brief introduction about Prabhuji. Mataji, please take over. Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. I'm very, very fortunate to introduce our dear His Grace Sukhakara Krishnadas Prabhuji this morning. And this is a brief introduction for him. His Grace Sukhakara Krishnadas Prabhuji is a South Indian Brahmin born in Kerala and currently residing at Chennai after his retirement. He is a commerce graduate from Kolkata University and professionally a chartered accountant, as well as a cost and management accountant. He started his spiritual life in Mombasa, Kenya in 1989 and met His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. When he got another assignment in Muscat, Oman, he met his Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. Sukhakara Krishnadas Prabhuji took first initiation from His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj in 1993 in Sharjah, started a ISKCON Yatra, Shamadesh Yatra in Sharjah in 1993 as per the order of his Guru Maharaj. As per the order of his spiritual master, Prabhuji started a new yatra in Ajman in Sharjah, and at that time recommended approximately 2,000 initiations to his Guru Maharaj. Prabhuji knows 18 languages, 12 Indian, 6 foreign languages, which includes Hindi, Bengali, Tamil, Malayalam, Telugu, Kannada, Marathi, etc. The foreign languages are English, French, Sri Lankan, Bangladeshi, etc. All these languages he is using for his worldwide Zoom preaching. Sukhakara Krishna Prabhuji delivers about 3 lectures every day on Zoom, preaching all over the world in different languages for the pleasure of Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga. His objective is to do Jiva Days by way of selfless preaching all over the world for the pleasure of Sri Sri Guru Gauranga and attain the lotus feet of Sri Sri Radha Madhav in the very life in order to do more pure devotional service uninterrupted and eternally. Thank you very much. And Dandavat Pranam to Sukhakara Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances, Prabhuji. We are so fortunate to have your association once more. So please go ahead.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Sukhakara Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Nandapriya Mataji.
Thank you so much for giving your very valuable time and association, Prabhuji, and accepting us in the last minute and helping us.
No.
Thank you so much.
Mataji called me just 2 hours before. I said, any seva for Bhakti Sangha is my mother. And that is my maike. मैं के चली जाऊंगी तुम देखते रहियो. So for me, Bhakti Sangha is always. Even night 12 o'clock you call, I'll come to Bhakti Sangha because that is my life.
Thank you so much,
Prabhu.
Thank you. Valuable association. Yeah, Hare Krishna. Welcome to the call, Prabhuji. Please take over the call, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji, thank you. So the lesson, the verse given is Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 10th chapter, 10th verse. So what I will do is I will do just Chair Radha Madhava for 2 minutes if you don't mind.
Sure.
Jai Guru Dev.
No, sorry. There was an important call. Is my voice audible?
Yes, Prabhuji.
My laptop, I could not get it, so I'm doing in my mobile iPhone only. Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha, Jaya Girivaradhari, Jaya Girivaradhari, Yashodanandana, Jaya Brajajana Ranjana, Yashodanandana, Jaya Brajajana Ranjana, Jaya Yamuna Tiravana Chari, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Yamuna Tiravana Chari, Jaya Kunja Bihari, Jaya Yamuna Tiravana Chari, Jaya Kunja Bihari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Deva Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Gaura Nitai Jaya Gaura Nitai Jaga Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Budramai Jaya Sudarshana Jaya Radha Sham Sundar Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Radhe Jaya Radha Raman Jaya Radha Raman Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Chichi Gaur Nitai ki jai, Chichi Jagannath Mai ki jai, Radha Sham Radha Madhav ki jai, Nitai Gaur Chitanath Premanande Hari Hari Bol. All great Satsang devotees in Bhakti Sangha, all great Satsang devotees, all great Guru and Lord Prabhupada, August Guru Maharaj ki jai. So today is a very auspicious day. It is Srila Prabhupada's Sannyas Day. He took Sannyas today. So it's a very, very important day. If Prabhupada was not there, what would have been our situation? Jodi Prabhupada na hui to beki hui to. I would like to request all the devotees to come on the. I'm not able to see anybody. Just wall or close down. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji. Oh, all devotees are there. So nice to see Manmohan Prabhu and Neelam Mataji. Aditi Mataji, I'm seeing after such a long time. I didn't come for Bhakti Sangha almost for 2 months. Sorry. थोड़ा काम में बिजी हो गया. So today's verse, 7th canto, 10th chapter, 10th verse. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Tubhyam Purushasya Mahatmani Hare Adbhuta Simhaya Brahmane Paramatmani. Om Namo Bhagavate Tubhyam Purushaya Mahatmani Hare Adbhuta Simhaya Brahmane Paramatmani. Translation of Prabhupada Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. You want me to read the word to word, Mataji?
Prabhu.
Oh my. Yes, Mataji. Oh, yes, man. Thank you. Oh my Lord.
Oh, synonym. I read
Supreme.
the synonyms or translation, Prabhuji.
No, I'm just reading everything because this verse is very important. Every letter is important in this, actually, this verse. Om, O my Lord, O Supreme Wisdom of Godhead, Namaha, I offer my obeisances, Bhagavate, unto the Supreme Person, Tubhyam, unto you, Purushaya, unto the Supreme Person, Mahatmane, unto the Supreme Soul, or the Super Soul, Hare, unto the Lord who vanquishes all the miseries of the devotees, Adbhuta Simhaya, unto your wonderful lion-like form as Narsimhadeva, Brahmane, unto the Supreme Brahman, Parama Atmane, unto the Supreme Soul. Translation and Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Translation: O my Lord, full of 6 opulences, O Supreme Person, O Supreme Soul, killer of all miseries, O Supreme Person, in the form of a wonderful lion and man, let me offer my restful obeisances unto you. Purport by Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Small purport. In the previous verse, Prahlad Maharaja has explained that a devotee can achieve the platform of Bhagavata, Bhagavattatva, being as good as a Supreme Person. But this does not mean that the devotee loses his position as a servant. A pure servant of the Lord, although as opulent as the Lord, is still meant to offer respectful obeisances to the Lord in service. Prahlad Maharaja was engaged in pacifying the Lord, and therefore he did not consider himself equal to the Lord. He defined his position as a servant and offered respectful obeisances unto the Lord. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamayam Dadati Swapadandikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaisnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Vishakhan Vitamsa He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hari Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. First of all, I would like to thank the Bhakti Sangha, all the devotees, especially Shyamagori Mataji. She really, like a mother, she remembered me and called me today. So whatever time you give, I will definitely never say no to Bhakti Sangha. Even 12 o'clock in the midnight, you call. Bhakti Sangha is like Radharani. So I thank everybody, Preeti Vilasini Mataji and Vinita Gandharika Mataji, all the Matajis who are all part of the Aditi Mataji. So this chapter, 7th canto and 10th chapter is the Prahlada, the best among the exalted devotees. Srila Prabhupada always says, out of the 12 cantos, the 10th canto is totally about Krishna and nothing else. That in 4 volumes. And other than that, all other cantos you'll find the mixture. There'll be two Rishabdev and mixture of many avatars and all, and Tattva and everything. But 7th canto only about Prahlad Maharaj and Narsimhadev. So Srila Prabhupada also loves 7th canto so much. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when you tell Srimati Radharani to read, when Radharani was Gadadhar Pandit, 7th canto and 4th canto. I think every day, 108 times he reads Prahlad Maharaj, Anyor, 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 and Dhruva's 105 times or 104 times. So, in this chapter, 7th canto, 10th chapter, 1st verse to 10th verse, actually Prahlad Maharaja refuses to accept material benedictions. See, Nasim Distin, you can ask me anything. When Dhruva Maharaja was offered, he was telling that I just thought I want to ask so many things, but that was like the broken glass pieces. But when I saw you personally, you are like diamond. So why should I ask for a glass piece? But at that time, Dhruva Maharaja was forced to accept because he wanted to become a king bigger than his father, like Brahma. So he said, you go Dhruva Loka, live as a devotee, remembering Krishna, and then you will come back to me. So, but in case of Prahlad Maharaj, when he was asked about benedictions, he said, Narsimdev, hey Lord, you have protected me from all the troubles my father was giving, but I request you to please excuse my father. This is the greatest quality of a pure devotee. That even the enemy who have father also has really tortured him so much, he's begging for excuses. Same thing Haridasa Thakur, when he was being beaten, they went to marketplaces. He was telling, please don't, they're because of ignorance, they're beating. Same thing Jesus Christ also. So the devotees will never ask for punishments with revenge, no revenging thought at all. Somebody is asking for the link. So when I'm taking the class, how will I give the link? It's so difficult. Already. So Prahlad Maharaj is telling that, I am son of Hiranyakashipu and the biggest demon. So what will the demon have? My father's name is Hiranyakashipu, that is gold and woman. So I am his blood. So why you are asking me to ask for benedictions? I will go into wrong things. So you please protect me, take care of me. Like that, he is not accepting anything. So Prahlad Maharaja refuses to accept material benedictions. So from verse 1 to 6 verse, Prahlad Maharaj told Narasimhadeva, do not to tempt me with material boons, because I am an unmotivated servant and not a merchant. See, he is such a great servant. He was telling Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya continuously. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. 3 things he was continuously doing. That's why he didn't get hurt. When his father punished him by putting from the mountain, snakes were thrown in his neck. Then that became flowers. Then he was put in hot boiled water and also in oil, boiling oil. And he was put inside the ocean, inside a box, putting stones and all. He was put in between the icebergs. Nothing happened because Prabhupada always says that if you have the Naam, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. If you have the holy name in the tongue, then automatically Krishna holds us, because Krishna and Krishna's name are non-different. So when you are having holy name in the tongue in a pure way, Krishna is already coming dancing on your tongue. So when Krishna is holding us, anybody beating, nothing will happen, because we have become purified. We have become pure devotees, and our body has got purified, so no impact on material punishments. That's why he got. But still he's telling that do not tempt me with material boons. An unmotivated servant. Motivation was there. He wanted to make everybody devotees, all the demon children. And he's still not a merchant. So don't ask me, vyapar nahi karne ka. And from 7 to 10, Prahlad Maharaj is telling, Prahlada desired not to have any material desires. So he's requesting, I'm just begging from you, please bless me And that's the benediction, that I should not have any material desires. This is what he's asking. Such a great. So today's verse is very, very exemplary verse, because here Prahlad Maharaj is glorifying Narasimha. And in the 10th verse, what he's telling is, I offer my respects to the Lord, full of 6 opulences. He is the richest, he is the most knowledgeable, he is the most famous, he is the most powerful, he is the most beautiful, and he is also most renunciant. The Supreme Person, the Supreme Soul, because he is Super Soul, and killer of all miseries. This is the most important. We'll discuss on this. Killer of all miseries. So we should understand what does it Prahlad Maharaj want to convey. So Prabhupada has given in my lecture the same thing. The wonderful lion and man, that is Narasimha, Brahman, and then Paramatma. So he's discussing all these points. Om Namo Bhagavate Tubhyam Purushaya Mahatmane Haraye Adbhuta Simhaya Brahmane Paramatma. So now we will go on to the descriptions of each and every point. So about Lord Narasimha, Prahlad Maharaj is glorifying. So he's telling the first set of prayers he made in the previous verse. The second set of prayers, the first set of prayers, what Prahlad Maharaj was glorifying was the 9th verse. 9th verse, Prahlad Maharaj told, when one is able to give up all material desires, he becomes eligible to possess opulence like yours. Bhagavatva. That means Bhagavatva does not mean becoming one with the Lord or exactly equal to him. The servant is in the spiritual world is engaged in Lord's service as a servant, friend, father, mother, or conjugal lover, all of whom are equally as opulent as the Lord. This is Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva. The master and servant are different, yet equal in opulence. Achieving the platform of Bhagavatva or being as good as the Supreme Person does not mean that the devotee loses his position as a servant. A pure devotee, although as opulent as the Lord, is still meant to offer respectful obeisances to the Lord in service. So here, whether we are in Shantaras, whether we are in Dasyaras, whether we are in Sakyaras, or we are in Vasilyaras, or we are in Madhuriras. In all the different rasas, we are only servant, but only thing touching different aspects. As a Shantaras, they cannot communicate, they cannot touch, but they will be knowing, consciously they will be knowing. In Vrindavan, even the flowers also, they can understand, but they cannot talk. So that servant is there, and they will glorify. As in the Shantara, they can glorify. In the Dasyaras, what happens? There is little more attachment. You're able to serve the Lord, like Hanumanji was serving Lord Shri Ram. So there is little bit of closeness. So second, in the Dasyaras, there is glorification will be done and closeness. They become closer and they can go and serve. They can do massage for Ramchandra Bhagwan, Krishna, anybody, the Guru. And in the Sakyaras, it is more intimate. Arjuna was Krishna. They were eating together, one plate. They sleep in the same bed. He will call, hey Keshav, in the Rajao. So in the Sakyaras, there is 3 things. One is glorification. Second one is he is able to understand, is intimate. And the third one is they forget that he is God. And in the Vasilyaras, it is one more. They are able to tell, Kanaya, abhi doodh piyo, utho, jago. Don't go for gochar. So they can call orders. But Krishna will make them forget that Krishna is the Lord. Because the moment Yashoda Maya or Nanda Maharaja knows he is God, that's why when he showed inside the mouth the whole world, she saw and she became unconscious And then he made her forget. Because ek bar, if they understand that he's God, then they won't treat him. They'll do pranams. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. They'll do pranam. They'll do arati for Krishna. So in the Vatsalya is also servant only, but parental servant. So more closely. And in the Madhurya Ras, it is again servant. Because all the Sakhis, including Radharani, they're all doing for the pleasure of the Lord. Selflessly, without expectation. That's why when Uddhava went, Krishna wanted to teach Uddhava that though he was little proud because he was his disciple of Brahaspati. So when he went and he was trying to educate Radharani that don't worry, Krishna is in Dwarka, he will come. Within 1 second, Krishna was sitting next to Radharani. Then he was touching to see whether, yes, the same Krishna is sitting next to Radharani. Then again Krishna disappeared. Then he understood that the Gopi Bhav is so much that even in their disappearance, they can reappear. So these are all the things Prahlad Maharaj. So now again coming back, in today's set of prayers, Prahlad Maharaj is concluding the prayers. He is paying obeisances. And obeisances to Narasimha. And then we are trying to read how Prahlad is seeing Narasimha. He is seeing Narasimha as Purushaya Mahatmane. Purushaya means ultimate reality, in that he is the Purushottama. He is the only Purusha. All others are all, he is the enjoyer and all others are all enjoyed. So in the material we have got Purusha as 3 and all. But Krishna is the real Purusha. All others are Prakriti. Everything is female concept for the pleasure of the Lord. And Purusha and Prakriti, in the material world, there is Purusha and Prakriti in reality. So, you are the ultimate reality. So, Prahlad Maharaj is telling to Narasimha that you are the ultimate reality. There is nothing beyond you. And he's telling Mahatmane. Mahatmane means we are all Anuatma. And Krishna is Vibhu Atma. Krishna is Paramatma. That is calling Mahatmane. So, we call the Mahatma here, but they are all Anuatma only. But within the Anuatma, they are little higher level. Mahajanena Gathastha Bandha, they are Mahajans. So the real Mahatmane is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Shri Krishna, who has come as Avatara as a Narasimha. So the Jivatma is always a servant to the Mahatma. So Jivatma is servant Mahatma. And Krishna is boss Mahatma. That song Bhaktivinoda Thakur sings, no? Sarvasho tomar charone shopiya podechi tomaro ghare tumi to Thakur tumar kukur janiya bolo more. In this song, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is telling that Sarvasho tomar, everything I am surrendering to you. Tumi to Thakur tumar kukur. You are the Lord, I am your dog. You are the boss, I am the das. That's a das. So, you are the Supreme Lord in reality. You came to remove distress. The distress given by Hiranyakashipu, his father, the tormentation. Narasimha came to stop. That's one sloka, no? That is Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chadushkritam dharma samthapanataya sambhavame. So here he is telling that you have come to stop the tormentation by my father. And again Brahmane Paramatmane. So normally in the impersonalist, Brahman means impersonalism. So that is Advaita, Atato Brahma Jigyasa. But actually Brahman is not only impersonal Brahman. Here what Prahlad Maharaj says is, in the first canto, first chapter, first verse, Janmadyasya atho anmayad itartasya chartesh abhikat surat tene brahma hidayadikave mukhyante surya tejo varimata meta venmo yadasnatoshat dhamna svena sada nestukam tatyam param dhimai. In the first verse, actually Srila Prabhupada's Guru Maharaj, Bhaktivinoda Maharaj, He took the class for 30 days. That is such an elaborate verse. The whole Bhagavatam is packed up in the first canto, first chapter, first verse. And Prabhupada says, read every day once. So, in that, again, Brahman has been explained properly, clearly explained. But in this context, Brahman is not impersonal. Prahlad Maharaj will prove that he is a Purusha, he is a person. So, Paramatmane means, again, Paramatma worshippers are the yogis. Ultimate goal. So, you are the ultimate reality. So, Prahlad Maharaj wants to say that you are the ultimate reality. No reality beyond Krishna. No reality beyond Narasimhadeva. No reality other than the Supreme Lord. No reality bigger than the Supreme Lord. That he is the only one. God means only God, no one else. This is the ultimate level of conviction which Prahlad Maharaj wanted to convey. And Srila Prabhupada in one of the lecture has told, that is the faith. See, if you see the verse, Matta Parataram Nanita Kinchit Tasti Dhananjaya, in that verse, it is clearly told that he is the crest jewel. In the Bhagavad Gita, if you see Matta Parataram Nanita. And nothing bigger than other than Krishna. Krishna is the ultimate. If you say everything revolves around Krishna. If you take the Chatushloki Bhagavatam also, or if you take the Chatushloki Bhagavad Gita also, there also Aham Sarvasya Prabhu Matta Sarvam Pravartate Iti Matva Bhajante Mam Buddha Bhava Samnita. Krishna is clearly telling that Aham Sarvasya Prabhu. I am the boss. I am the creator. Spiritual world, material world, everything emanates from me. And I am in everything. So, a good devotee will see Krishna in everyone. Because Paramatma is sitting inside. And how we can see Krishna? Mama mana mandire raho nishidhi Krishna Murari. See, Krishna Murari. You have to make your heart as a pure place where Krishna can sit. We have got so much of lust, greed, anger. So, how Krishna will be happy? So, within the evolution and the conception, this is the philosophy. The atheists, they say, first it starts that there is no God. It starts from here. There is no God. Then we move to that level that there are many gods. Sun God, moon God, this God, that God, Shiva God. There's only one God. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakara Karanam Chaitanya Chatamrita Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says Ekali Ishvara Krishna or Sabe Britto. Britto means servant. Only Krishna is the boss. Then we move to many gods. Then we move to that there is only one God. Till you finally realize there is only one God and nothing beyond that. And all Narasimhadeva and Ramchandra Bhagavan, they're all Krishna's different expansion of different avatars. As Maryada Purushottam, he came as Ramchandra Bhagavan. As Leela Purushottam, he himself came as Krishna. As Prema Purushottam, he came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So only God exists. Finally, after Pralaya, nothing, everything goes. Only Krishna remains. So the impersonalists interpret that only impersonal Brahman exists. Brahma Jyoti. They say whatever the culmination is in you, in your religion, our final view, everything ends in Brahman. But Srila Prabhupada just clearly explained, there's only one God in the form of Brahma Jyoti. And Brahma Jyoti is nothing but the effulgence or the aura from the Supreme Lord. The Chatushloki is saying Aham Sarvasya, the Chatushloki Bhagavatam, Ahameva Sameva Gre, and Srimad Bhagavatam, Chatushloki, I only exist. Krishna is telling to Brahma. Krishna is telling to Brahma that only I exist. And Krishna says, Aham refers to as a person. Otherwise, you will not say Aham. You are the Brahman. Krishna says, I am here. And the whole world revolves beyond me. And Krishna sometimes says, The world is in me. The world is inside Krishna, and in everyone Krishna is there, both. So I am inside all as Paramatma. And Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Aham Sarvasya Prabhu. So he is the source of everything. I am the source of everything. Material and spiritual, both. He is referring as a person. God is not person like us. Again, we should not say that he is like a person like us. Krishna came and he could lift the Govardhan. So, normal person, can we lift the Govardhan in the left hand for 7 days and 7 nights? No. So, he looked like a small boy. But when we say person, we should not think like us. No. He is a supreme person. God is trans person. He is a trans person, means he is a transcendental person. Divya person. Everything is inside God. Only God exists. Now, homogenized reality is Bhagavan, Jiva, and Prakriti. There are 3 concepts. In Bhagavan, Mame Vamsa Jiva Loke Jiva Puta Sanatana, 15th chapter, 8th verse, 7th verse. And Prakriti is the mother. And Krishna and Prakriti, all the Jivas, they get considered. Then Brahmaji is the secondary creator. Krishna is the primary creator. And Krishna is introducing Shiva for this purpose. Durga Devi is the Bahiranga Shakti. And Shiva is taking care of the complete Shiva and Parvati, managing the entire material world. So Krishna always delegates. Krishna is always in Vrindavan, enjoying with the gopis. When Krishna went for Bhagavad Gita, did fight and all, the real Shyamsundar never came. Nandanandan Krishna was there only. Only Vasudev, son, who went, he came and did all the marriage with 16,100 wives in Dwaraka, and he only went with Arjuna, and Bhagavad Gita was told. So when Krishna was born and Vasudev took, at the time, Vasudev Krishna and Nandanandan Krishna, they joined, become one Krishna. But when Akrura came, Vasudev Krishna came out, the real Krishna is there. He never leaves Vrindavan. So Krishna includes his energies, expansions. At one level, it is as simple a statement. But at the philosophical level, it is little sophisticated. Little confusion can come that how the expansion, Krishna expands as Balrama. From the right side of Krishna, Balrama comes. Left side of Krishna, Radharani comes. So, actually, Prabhupada says Krishna and Balrama are same. No difference. Only thing, Krishna is black Balram and Balram is Krishna is black Balram and Balram is white Krishna. But only thing Balram said, I will be a servant. So he took the servitude, seva, savior, and Krishna became the savior Bhagwan. Balram became sevak and Krishna became savior. Servant and master. As a Lakshman, Balram, everywhere he was serving only. Next word is Hare. Hare means absolute. So absolute truth. Hare means one who is taking out. What does he take out? Stealing. Harana. Harana means stealing. What does Krishna steal? Krishna steals away the distress of a devotee. The devotee has so much of problem, he takes out. Now the distress, there are 4 miseries. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, Dukkha, Doshana, Darshanam. And there are other miseries. Adi Bhautik, Adhyatmik, Adi Devi. So there are 4 plus 3, 7 miseries. And these are all the symptoms of distress. The root cause of the distress is avidya kama. We are totally ignorant. Avidya. There is no knowledge. Knowledge bank is 0. And kama. Because avidya is not there. The previous lives, whatever we have been, dogs, cats, all those things are in the mind. So that comes out. But when vidya comes, when you take the blessing of Guru and the Parampara, so the light comes. When light comes, darkness goes off. Maya will go. Because Prabhupada has told, Krishna bhuliya jeev bhagwan chakare, pasete ma hai take jopati adore. The moment somebody forgets you, we don't take Krishna in our work, in the center, then it is Maya you can go and touch. But if somebody is chanting 24 hours, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram. You are in the bus stop, you can chant. You are in the toilet, you can chant. Because there is no good place, bad place. Taking bath, you can chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You're doing chapati. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Jadu karo, chanting karo. But this consciousness won't come so easily. For this, you need Ahetuki Kripa. We have to go and cry to Guru Maharaj and Krishna. Please, Krishna, I want to pronounce your name 24 hours. Some people, when they have the biggest conference in the office, they'll say, the last year's profitability was this year it was like this. They'll keep talking. At the time, they'll just they'll laugh. But inside they're chanting. But they're chanting. 3 hours meeting, 48 rounds or 24 rounds, something, 32 rounds. So they will just keep chanting. You're not one. There is one Anand Vrindavan Prabhu I do for chanting in the morning, Radhanath Maharaj disciple. He says whenever his family members come, they'll keep talking so many things. So his wife will say, come and say, baat karo na. So he will bring his clicker. Clicker in the hand. So the wife will say, why are you doing like this? He's telling, ye sab baat karke, I don't want to go to Naraka, I don't want to see Yamaraj. I am chanting, you talk. No, I am not stopping you talk. But I am chanting, I am protecting. So like that, we should somehow make understand, pagal, chanting karo yaar, easy tongue, easy mouth, buddhi brushed ho gaya. The mind is not allowing. Don't chant now. Kal karo. When the chanting is over, bag utha ke rakh do. Abhi kal dekhenge. Kal ho. It should be always. So clicker you keep in the hand and try as much as possible. Subah se sham tak 3,000, 4,000 clicker. So Hare. So distress. Krishna steals the distress from devotee. How he steals? There are 4 miseries and 3 this one. Then the root cause of distress is avidya kama. So karma and material desire. Krishna is telling the pleasure of the material world. This is the thing which comes in between bhakti and us. So how does the stealing, how the Lord does steal, Hare, free us from distress? There are 3 broad things are there. How to deal with the desires? Bhakti can purify. We have to purify. So by doing bhakti, automatically purify ho jata hai. And we also have to try to purify. How to purification happens? By nishkam karma. So that is disapproved. So sometimes there may be some scratching in the skin. So if you put medicine, it will go. But if you keep scratching, it will become bigger. So Prabhupada says, this material desire is like scratching in the body. So you should not allow, you should not scratch. If you more scratch, it will become big. So it will disappear. Again, after some time, it will appear. Another lecture was told that somebody stopped meat eating. After some time, somebody was eating meat and it came on the mind. So we should not indulge, we should not associate with meat eaters. So the distress is itself will disappear if you don't associate with asat sanga tyaga. So the desire are 2 desires. One is external desire, which is objects, what we see outside. Internal desires, like touch, somebody touching, or you feel like eating something, you see some rasgulla in the shop. So external cannot be stopped. Because whatever is, you cannot stop. It will be there. Somebody will come and dress and come. You can avoid. So our consciousness should be that like ocean. Yatan Babu says our consciousness should be like ocean. So the desires come as rivers. So when the rivers come and meet the ocean, ocean will take them. Now how to make the consciousness like ocean? Only by chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. It may be joke, but it is possible. Anandandan Prabhu for the Namacharya Silas Thakur's disappearance day, yesterday we chanted from morning 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. to night 11 p.m. Almost like 21 hours. And it was so blissful, all the devotees chanting. Some people went late also, they finished only by 4 o'clock, next day morning chanting. So, till the desires go off, what happens? So, external remains a difficult problem. So, internal will go by Krishna's mercy. External we can avoid. But internal, Krishna only has to, by his mercy, by Ahoti Kripa only it can go. So, we have to go and beg to Radharani. So, internal will go by Krishna's mercy. So, till that happens, how to function in this? So, we have to focus on chanting. So, Shuddha Nam. See, we should, there is one Aparad, Nam Aparad, Nama Bhas, Shuddha Nam. Now, Nam Aparad is, we are not following the 10 offenses. There are 10 offenses. I have no time to talk about that. And Nama Bhas means we have already cleared the offenses and we are trying to stop criticism. 3 things we have to stop. No comparing, no complaining, no criticism. These 3 things if you stop, you will stop aparad, Vaishnava aparad. So these things when you practice, automatically the internal thing also will become handling and only desires to serve Krishna. We should increase the desire to serve Krishna. We can artificially reject the material desires. Determined, focused, function. So, it may be difficult initially, but if we work on our desires, we can deal. Then we can, the greed is there, craving is there, craving for wealth. So, we should know that what is the use of having so much wealth? 2 houses, 4 villas, 3 cars, 4 cars. 1 house and 1 car is enough. Greed should be reduced. And Srimad Bhagavatam, there are a lot, we should hear Katha. By hearing Katha, this desires will go. Avanti Brahman Katha you can see, and how they lost the wealth and they got again. And we can see Ajamila. By hearing that, the lusty desires will go. And we must create boundaries. The desires triggers, it will keep on coming, pop up. So stop watching this WhatsApp and something comes and then the TV. So this thing only will extend our desires. So worldly desires can entangle us. If you have material desires, worldly desires, we'll again go from bhakti back to old life. So we have to follow the instructions of Guru and Gauranga and of Shastra and our consciousness. We have to fill our consciousness with Krishna by chanting, by hearing Katha, by having sadhu sangha, good association. Srila Prabhupada told, I have no time for lust. How? He said, I'm filling so much with Krishna conscious work. There's no time to think of lust. So this is what? Lust is a selfish desire. When Krishna is with, Prabhupada was with selfless service, selfish desire will go off. So we must become busy in our spiritual life. So there will be no space for lust to come in. Lust, anger, greed. When lust is fulfilled, you want more, so you will become greedy. And lust not fulfilled, you will become angry, and then you will become calm, krodh, moh. Then you will become entangled in the mad means proudness, and matsarya means envy. And envy is the biggest thing, the last thing With envy, Krishna cannot take back his back home back to God. So after some time, all the desires will disappear. Guilty will come. Then we should go and back to Krishna that I done it. Please excuse me, but we should again do it again. So the doctor doesn't work. Sometimes the doctor works, but it doesn't rectify the person. So you cannot say the doctor is incapable. We are trying our best, and we go and tell our Guru Maharaj. We can tell to some senior devotee confidentially, and they will give the instructions. Dadati padigikhyadi gukyamakyadi pachati bunjate bhote chava sadvidam priti lakshana. To senior devotees, we should go and give our problems. Junior devotees, we must give advice. Those who are confidential. So this is nectar of instruction 6th verse. So we may lose faith. So what we do is, even sage, we can say brahmachari. Why he became grahastha? Prabhupada says, if somebody is a good brahmachari, he has got some desire, then Guru Maharaj says, you get married. Go and get married with Mataji. So there are some allowances. Even sages are got married. Big munis got married. So brahmacharya can become grahastha, nothing wrong. In Satyuga also, brahmacharya become grahasthas. So the worldly desires takes time to remove. Some armies are single weapon. Armies are there. We work with a desire and can have life partners. So we can marry and both can do bhakti together. So Pururava, the Katha says, he did yagna to get Urvashi. That was a lusty desire. But Kardama Muni went and prayed to Vishnu, and Krishna arranged Devahuti. So there, his intention was not lust. His intention was to get a good child. And that child became Kapil Dev. So this type of kathas will help. So some desires are wants and not desired. Some are wants and some are desires. So Krishna says, Yuktahara viharasya. That is, Bhagavad Gita, you should not eat more, you should not eat too less. You should not sleep more, you should not eat too less. Sleep too less. Now, this question, the Raghunath Das Goswami, he used to drink once in 3 days 1 drop of water. Bhimasena, he wanted to eat so much, like me. So, Raghunath Das Goswami and Bhima cannot have a same type of yuktahara. It depends on person to person. For some, this may be small. Some, this may be small. So, how to serve? So, what to do? You can eat. And then how to serve after that? So, we should eat so much so that we'll not sleep. We'll do some service and then sleep. So, example beyond this concept, scratch, it will work. Unbearables when you scratch. So, if already there is rashes in the skin, then scratch will come definitely. So, somebody is scratching in the nose and all. Little desire will come. That cannot be stopped. So, if there is a disease of rash, then that is it. You have to go to the doctor. So, somebody want to eat halwa. That doesn't mean that you need halwa always 24 hours. Only for that particular day you offered and eat it. So, some desires are distraction in bhakti. Then you chant and then become okay. Some people say, no, I no fan, I should just sit. So, when there is so much heat, you cannot concentrate. So, nothing wrong in putting AC or fan. But whatever you are doing, you must listen. Turn on the fan and focus on bhakti. I just finished in 5 minutes. There are many desires. People preference like creates space for bhakti. You can have bhakti and give little space for some small desires. Work within the limits. Work. All desires need not be rejected. So, like physical exercise. Somebody said, if I do 10 minutes exercise, then I can sit and chant, I will not feel sleepy. You can say, no exercise, you chant. No. If he doesn't do exercise, when he's chanting, he'll sleep. So, if somebody wants to become more active, You can use 10 minutes for exercise or walking, jogging. So it should not be rigid. Exercise before class, become fresh, mentally clean. Remember Krishna always, no sleepiness. Focus on quality and not quantity. Not the 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Quality rakho. Bhakti in quality and quantity little desires, like walking. Give some space. Not bigger space, not very smaller space, the medium space. Then 10%, there should be negotiation. If the subordinate is told, no, you cannot do. The boss says, then he will not do anything. They will not understand. If there is a senior disciple, he cannot say, no, you cannot do that. You should allow him also 10%. Then only he will become 90% pure. But if you stop the 10%, he will go beyond devotee. He will become a non-devotee. Then you will be aparad for that. So there should be, otherwise it become resentment and rebellion, and 100% will go off. So we have to negotiate ourselves. Krishna says mind has to become our friend. Mind, somebody say mind will be a slave. We should not become slave of mind. We should become master of mind. And master means we should become friend of mind. We have to make the mind our friend. See, Dhruva, he gave instructions. Dhruva worked. He was given the Dhruva planet. And then when his brother was killed, he went and fought. So there's nothing wrong, a devotee also doing something. Then akama sarva kamova moksha kamodharthi tivrena bhakti yogena yajete purushottam. Whether you have akam, no kam, sarva kamova, full of desires, moksha kama. For everything, go only to Krishna, don't go to anybody else. Because when you go to Krishna, he will give tivra bhakti. So tivra bhakti, akama will become fully bhakti. Sarva kama will become no kama. And moksha kama will become personalized. So Krishna will change. Don't decrease or lower desires, but increase bhakti. Don't try to keep on thinking of desires. Think of bhakti, talk of katha. So automatically that will go. So work with focus, bhakti at multiple levels, not impossible. Only thing, seva, service. Hare Krishna. So this is what we could learn from today's Prahlada's shloka. This having so much internal meaning. So thank you very much. Any questions if you want?
Thank you so much, Sukhakara Prabhuji. Very beautiful class, and thank you for coming so, even at the very last minute and preparing so nicely. Wonderful class, so many lessons, and you quoted so many verses from all over Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. Very grateful to you, Prabhuji. I'm so happy to see you again. It's been a while.
Thank you.
We have Preeti Vilasni Mataji has raised her hand. Hare Krishna Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Sukhakara Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
So happy to see you back. We were missing you. So many people were asking, what happened to Sukhakara Prabhu? Why is he not there? Why is he not there? You created a vacuum in our hearts suddenly.
So, I'm very lazy, Mataji, not able to come what to do.
I know you're busy, but thank you so much. Very beautiful class. It was very inspiring. Always to hear from you. It's like taking a inspirational steroid shot. So, thank you so much. And I hope with all that inspiration that you give, I hope to improve in some way. I always think, oh, I should get better, I should chant better, but it never happens. But when you give such steroid shots, there is some hope. I hope at least for a few days and maintain some good quality. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. You're all encouraging coming. So thanks to all of you for giving me a chance to, at least serve in a small way. So I am indebted to Bhakti Sangha.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for the
Vinita
beautiful class, Prabhu. As usual, enthusiastic class. Thank you for coming in the last minute. We are missing you, Prabhu. You are not joining our calls.
Actually, I'm always outside, Mataji. About temple, full permission we have not got, the 35(1) and 2. I'm always in the government. Sometimes I go to Delhi also. So I'm not at home at all. Previously, I used to come every day, afternoon and night. So now I'm outside. But anyway, I try to regularize. So I'm getting inspired when see all. I thought I have lost everybody, but I got everybody today. So I will come, Mataji, surely.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Manmohan Prabhu, you can go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Buddha.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam, Prabhu. It was such a nice discourse. It was very enjoyable. Prabhuji, I have just a small request. If you could please recite Radha Raman, Prabhu, that song you recite so beautifully. By the permissions of all the Matajis. Yeah.
Mataji has 2 minutes. I will. This is.
Definitely, Prabhuji, please go ahead.
It's a lovely song, and I love Radha Raman so much. Oh. Is my voice audible?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. कभी भूलू ना, कभी भूलू ना, कभी भूलू ना याद तुम्हारी रटू, तेरा नाम में सांझ सवेरे, राधा रमण मेरे, राधा रमण मेरे, राधा रमण मेरे, राधा रमण मेरे, सिर मोर मुकुट कानन कुंडल, दो चंचल नैन कतारे, सिर मोर मुकुट कानन कुंडल, दो चंचल नैन कतारे, मुख कमल पे भवरे बने केश, लहराए कारे कारे, हो जाओ प्रगट मम हृदय में, करो दिल के दूर अंधेरे, राधा रमण मेरे, राधा रमण मेरे, राधा रमण मेरे, राधा रमण मेरे, गल सोए रही मोतिन माला, अधरों पे मुरली सजाए, गल सोए रही मोतिन माला, अधरों पे मुरली सजाए, कर घायल तेरी चितवन से, मुस्कान से चैन चुराए, वो भक्तों के सिर ताज किंतु राधा रानी के चेहरे, राधा रमण मेरे, राधा रमण मेरे, राधा रमण मेरे, राधा रमण मेरे, अपने आंचल की छाया में, करुणा में मुझे छिपा लो, अपने आंचल की छाया में, करुणा में मुझे छिपा लो, मैं जन्म जन्म से भटका हूँ, हे नाथ मुझे अपना लो, प्राणेश रमण तुम संग मेरे, हे जन्म जन्म के फेरे, राधा रमण मेरे, राधा रमण मेरे, राधा रमण मेरे, राधा रमण मेरे, कभी भूलू ना, 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 हरे कृष्ण. Shyamagori Mataji, you like the song?
No, I just share the picture of Radha Ramanji.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Wonderful class, and thank you so much for saving the day. You are always
your
there.
blessings.
You are
आपने जब
there,
बोला
always
ना,
there for us, Prabhuji, whenever we need.
Mataji, I am like your son. All of you, Gandhar Mata, they're all like my mother. Though my age is bigger, तो आपके लिए मैं कभी भी सेवा के लिए ready हूँ.
Prabhuji,
just-
you are like our father, Prabhuji. We, always,
But-
whenever the daughter, where she will go to her father, whenever there is a problem. Yeah.
But consciousness, you're all great. I'm a chota, baby. I'm just learning. You're all great people, great devotees, serving so many people, devotees, calling everybody.
You are so humble, Prabhuji. That's why you are saying you are always humble like a blade of grass. Thank you so much. And you are nicely setting example for us how to live the life after retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you for
Thank you,
coming.
Madam. I'm there always for service. Kabhi bhulaya to I'll come running. Bhakti Sangha is my heart. Mera hriday
East or west, Sukhakar Krishna Prabhu is the best. Thank you.
East service, Shavaguri Madhu is the best.
No, Prabhuji.
Vinita Madhu, you're all best.
Bhakti Sangha is the best.
Bhakti Sangha is the best.
Mm-hmm.
Bhakti Sangha. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Class. Hare Krishna.
I'll take obeisances. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhuve
Vancha
evacha.
kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhye vacha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnavrinda ki jai.
Srila Prabhupada
Bhagavatam ki
Jai.
Praise Christ. Sukhakar Krishna Prabhu ki jai.
Prabhuji
Prabhuji, I hope
Thank you, Prabhuji, for wonderful.
Prabhuji, I hope you read the comment.
Thank you.
There are a lot of
Radhe.
Prabhuji, I
Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga,
Nityananda.
Nityananda. Jai Jai Shri Ram.